Hey y'all, I'm Rylan. Welcome to my channel. I just wrapped up my week 1 vlog for Spooktober, so figured I would just go ahead and dive right into my intro for week 2. But it is officially October 8th, which means that we are already a good chunk of the way through October, which is crazy. I have completed 3 prompts. If you want to watch my first week's vlog, you can find out what books I read and what prompts I completed. But I'm currently starting week 2, being not quite halfway through, but about almost halfway through People Like Us by Dana Meal. I am reading this for Team Killer for the prompt of read any thriller book. It's not my favorite so far. I've been a little bit sad with my overall reads so far this month. I have not had anything higher than a 3-star, and in fact I've had a 3-star, 2-star, and a 1-star read this month. So not feeling super great, but I am hoping to finish this book up by Tuesday. I have my midterm exam for my class, for one of my classes on Tuesday, but I'm hoping to finish this one up in between studying and work and things like that. I don't know if I will continue reading thrillers this week after finishing this one. Maybe I will, maybe I won't, I don't know. I almost feel like I need to take a step back for a second and read something else and then get back into thrillers, because just so far this month I haven't found anything great. But maybe my next set of books for this readathon will be better. I don't know. I'm halfway done with the prompts, but I've still got 2 other general prompts plus a team book to read after finishing this one, so maybe we'll get some better books. But I'll update y'all whenever I feel like updating y'all with progress. I will go ahead and give a quick synopsis about this one. This book is about this group of girls who finds a dead body in a lake, who happens to be one of their classmates at this elite boarding school for all girls, and they've all got their secrets, and this dead girl like set up a game for one of them to play to like get revenge on her and the way that she was treated while she was alive, and expose all of the bad things that these girls have done. It's kind of confusing so far, but maybe it'll get better. I don't know, we will see. But I'll update y'all in a couple days, tomorrow, whenever I finish the book. Who knows when I'll update y'all, but hopefully my feelings on this book will have changed, but I'm a little bit nervous that they will not. So fingers crossed that I will talk to you all whenever I do. It is Tuesday, October 10th. I have my first and only midterm exam in a couple hours, but I wanted to come in here really fast and update y'all because last night I did end up finishing People Like Us. What did I even rate this book? Let me confirm. I think I gave it 2 stars. I think at this point I kind of just like hate reading all these books because they're just not that great. I am finding them very predictable or boring or confusing. I don't know what's been going on with my reading recently, but I did finish it. It's my 4th book done for Team Killer, so I guess I'll take it. Yeah, this book ended in a way that I was not really surprised by, again, to be honest. I don't know if it's just because, like, I have my very good, like, my detective hat on, my cap on right now, and I'm, like, able to, like, take the time and, like, think through all these characters and the plot and, like, figure out what happens ahead of time. But I'm just not surprised by anything, which is how I normally love to feel in thrillers. So it's a bummer that I didn't love this one, but I did check off a backlist book from my shelf, so that's good, I guess. And maybe I'll be able to pass it on to somebody else who might enjoy it more than I did. But I think I'm going to take a break from spooky books for a second. I am going to start a contemporary romance. Probably will not talk about it in this vlog unless I have something really crazy to say about it, but I'm gonna take a little break, so not sure when I'll update y'all again. But I think I'll have the apartment pretty much to myself this weekend, so I'm hoping to get my second big assignment that is due this week done on Friday night so that I can spend most of Saturday and Sunday reading, aside from babysitting that I am doing on Sunday afternoon for a couple of hours. So I'll probably come back in here a lot then and try to finish out several books from my TBR. I've only got 2 general prompts left to complete, and then I have the team book to read. So that's all I have left of this readathon, which is exciting, but I need to kind of maybe spread things out a little bit so that I have things to talk about throughout the whole month of October. But hopefully once I finish my TBR, I'll still read some spooky books. I don't know, we'll see. Kind of missing my romance if I'm being completely honest, But yeah, so I don't know. I don't know when I'll hop back in here exactly, but whenever I start my next spooky read, I'll let y'all know. Of course, hopefully at some point this upcoming weekend, but for right now, at least I finished my next book for this readathon. Alright y'all, it's been a couple of days since my like first and only update, I believe, but it is now Saturday. I haven't read anything else for the readathon technically, but I am still reading some thrillers and some spooky books, so I figured I would go ahead and share that update really fast. I am almost done reading The Arrangement by Kirsten Maudglin. I think it's fine so far. It's very much a twisty thriller about this husband and wife who agree to have an open marriage, but they have a bunch of rules about it, and when one of their dates goes wrong, their lives are changed forever. Yeah, it's fine. Not my like favorite thriller, but it's definitely addicting and a very fast read, which is very nice. I plan to finish this one today in about an hour or so, and then I also would like to binge The Haunting by Natasha Preston today. I have been reading Natasha Preston since she was on Wattpad. I absolutely loved The Cellar by this author, and it's been a while since I've read another book by her, but I do want to get to this one at some point today. I have the audiobook for it, would love to binge it. I have no idea what it's about, but I figured that it'd be a really good spooky read for October. Also not technically for the Spooktober readathon, but it is a Halloween-y spooky read, so I figured I would go ahead and include both of these books in this vlog. I'm going to go to a bookstore in a little bit and read for a while, try to finish up this one and hopefully start this one as well. So I'll take y'all with me and hopefully get a couple of clips maybe while I'm there. It is attached to a bookstore, so maybe after I'm done I will go browse for a little bit but not buy anything, but we will see. So hopefully I'll be able to update y'all one more time tomorrow. I don't think I'll probably get to any more Spooktober, like official Spooktober books this week, but it's only the 14th and I still have like the second half of the month to read these books for Spooktober, and I'm already over halfway done with the general prompts, so I think I'll be good to go. I'm not too worried about it, to be honest. So hopefully next week is back to normal in terms of fulfilling the prompts, but for right now I'm just enjoying taking a little break and reading some other spooky books that don't quite fulfill the prompts but are still very exciting.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away, but I've known you too long, it hurts to watch.
Alright y'all, I feel as though this vlog is kind of going to be garbage, but it's fine. We'll blame it on the fact that I didn't really read a ton officially for Spooktober this week. Took a little break after the first week of reading that did not go super well in terms of enjoyment, but I did finish 3 thrillers this week plus a romance, which is great, and all of them were 4 stars or higher. I think 3 stars or higher, which is good, like that's better. I think they were mostly 4-star books. No, okay, so The Arrangement was not. Okay. Yeah, so I read 4 books this week though. 3 of them were 4 stars, 1 of them was 1 star, but that still went much better than my first week of October reading. So I'll go ahead and like mention, I guess, really quickly what I read. That was not for Spooktober this week, but I'll at least mention the spooky books that I read. The first book that I read was The Arrangement. Gave this book 1 star. It was silly, lots of plot holes in my opinion, but it was definitely a fast read, which is nice. Then I also read The Haunting by Natasha Preston. This is a young adult spooky horror vibe, small town, serial killer, copycat that had plot twists galore. The ending very much ended on a cliffhanger with no resolution in sight, but I was shocked throughout this book, so couldn't help but enjoy it, gave it 4 stars. And then the third spooky book I read, the third thriller I guess, was Lies You Never Told Me. Also, the plot twist completely tripped me up, and it was shocking in like the best way possible, and I gave that book 4 stars. This is from the perspective of 2 teenagers in high school. One has an ex who is obsessed with ruining his life and getting revenge, quote unquote, on breaking up with her. And then the other POV is from a girl who has lots of secrets and is kind of potentially on the run. And I really enjoyed that one as well. Very unexpected, but I loved it and would recommend this one as well. So those are the books, the spooky books that I read this week. I also read a romance, gave it 4 stars, called Painted Scars. It was great. I thought it was really sweet and I enjoyed that one as well. So hopefully next week, or I guess this week, it's Monday, I'm just the worst at vlogging, will be better in terms of the Spooktober books that I pick up. I'm not reading anything for Spooktober at the moment, but I do plan to start my next book either tomorrow or Wednesday, most likely. So I'll go ahead and end this vlog and start my next one, but thank you all so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you all in the next video.